Hello people, and welcome to the Virtually News Network, where we literally shovel information directly into your eyeballs. I'm going to be talking about Walking Dead, Hubris and Demeo, plus I have a sneaky peek into our visit to Pico HQ down in London. Meta can finally sell the Quest 2 in Germany, Notorious B.I.G is being digitally resurrected, and finally, you may soon be able to step into the shoes of the Caped Crusader in 2023, so stay tuned to the end for that little gem. Are you excited? I know I am, so let's jump straight in, and remember, we're born to respawn. Before we start, I have opened up channel membership, so if you enjoyed this video, please consider joining. Thanks. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Retribution is launching on the 1st of December, and I am overhyped for this game. This is a sequel to ByteDance Interactive's highly regarded zombie adventure game that launched back in 2020 and is still, to this day, one of my favourite games in VR. It is currently available for Quest 2 and PC VR, and if you haven't played it yet, I highly recommend you go pick up and play through this amazing zombie survival horror game before the sequel releases. The sequel starts off after the events of the original and pitches the tourist into a bigger, badder and bloodier version of the New Orleans. New locations, new enemies, new weapons, and a greater sense of verticality. Hopefully at some point you will get the opportunity to scale the massive tower that always loomed large in the original, and I can't wait for it to release on the 1st of December. Next up is the sci-fi FPS Hubris, which has been hanging around in beta for ages, but finally gets a release on the 7th of December. This is one of the best looking games I've played on PC VR, and I have been given full access to the release version of the game, so watch out for my review on launch day. Another channel favourite is Demeo, which is getting the new DLC on December the 15th with the Reign of Fire update. This will bring new NPCs, but more importantly a new playable hero in the Barbarian class called Urak, described as an indestructible force of pure rage. So if you fancy going all Conan the Destroyer on the evil denizens of Demeo, make sure you jump back in on December the 15th. Instead of question of the week, I decided to do comment of the week, and it comes from Virtually Real, and he states the following. It's mental how fast devs work. Lubos basically ported Quake 3, also with no Pico headset, in less time than it took me to film my Neo 3 review. Pico need to get this dev a headset. Some seriously cool stuff can be done, and more crucially, could be put on the store, unlike the walled garden that is Meta. Please mention apps like this getting onto the store on your visit. Pico need this sort of broader content and to work with devs to give them the tools that do not exist yet. The game is already available via App Labs on Quest 2, but just in case you didn't know, I went down to Pico HQ in London with some fellow content creators, and while I was there, I demonstrated Cactus VR's amazing AR minigame called Emilio's Adventure, which I have done a video on here. I have left the developers' details with Pico, so the ball is now in their court. Fingers crossed you will soon be able to play the game on your Pico headset as well. Meta have finally cracked the German market after their compulsory Facebook account debacle, and the Meta Quest is now on sale again. President of the German FCO stated that Meta has responded to our concerns and offered a solution by creating separate Meta accounts for using the Quest. Possibly the dumbest decision Meta have ever made has finally receded into the past. Did you ever get banned by Facebook? Did you lose access to your Quest 2 headset because of this? Get involved and comment down below. Iconic East Coast rapper Notorious B.I.G, who was famously murdered in Los Angeles in a drive-by shooting, will be resurrected by the power of virtual reality. In honour of Biggie's 50th birthday, the Notorious B.I.G Sky's the Limit VR concert will take place with a hyper-realistic avatar of the iconic rapper. The concert, which also features Sean Combs, The Lox, Latto and Nardo Wick, amongst others, will air on Meta's Horizon Worlds platform on the 16th of December. Let's just hope they gave him legs. The developers behind the well-regarded superhero game Iron Man VR, which has recently been ported to Quest 2, are apparently working on another superhero game. A leak suggests that in September 2022, Meta acquired Camouflage, which are currently developing Iron Man VR and Batman VR apps for Quest. The Quest 2 port of Iron Man VR was very well received by the VR press, so hopefully they can repeat the process with the Caped Crusader. But, as always, what do you think? Are you excited for Batman VR? Are you more excited for Walking Dead or Hubris in December? You know the drill. Get involved and comment down below. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the other side.